What's going on, my sour friends and sweet foes? Today we're playing Minecraft. Hold on, the game's kind of loud here. Okay. Today we're playing Hardcore Minecraft. This is going to be a different kind of video. I recorded this before, but for some reason it didn't have any audio of me talking, and it was just the game. I don't know why it did that, but it did. So, also try Project Zomboid, that's really cool. But this is the world, and it's called Talking It Out for a reason. So, I realized that you guys don't really know much about me. So this is kind of what this world is for. It's where I talk and you guys listen, basically. Because I can't live stream this. I would live stream it if I could, but I have a pretty crappy computer. So it's gonna be like this little, I don't know, mini series, I guess, where I play hardcore Minecraft and try to beat it for the first time, because I've never beaten Minecraft legit or hardcore Minecraft. And I just kind of talk about stuff, right? So I'm gonna kind of gloss over the things I talked about in the last video that for some reason didn't pick up. But basically I got diamond armor and a lot of diamonds. I found these dogs. I didn't realize they changed the skins for the dogs. I didn't realize that. And so they look a little more unique. They actually look like dogs. They look really cool. What else? Yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna be building a house. We found this place, and I'm gonna be building the house here. So that's what we're gonna be doing, and I'm just gonna talk about, you know, random stuff. So you guys get to know me a bit better, and you know, maybe people in the comments can, I don't know, say some things about them, and I can get to know how you guys are genuinely. General? General. You get what I'm trying to say. But yeah. That's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be building a house while we talk. Yeah, what I was talking about in the previous video is I'm Lemon Soda. Also, I go by Moon. You can call me either one. I don't care. I am trans femme, if you couldn't tell. I go by she, her, they, them, whatever. You know, you can respect the pronouns or not. I don't really care. I talked about why I made the channel. Originally, I made the channel as a place to post my art and animation memes. As you can see, if you go and look at the old stuff from my channel now, a lot of the old stuff is unlisted. I don't think I'll ever relist some of that stuff, but we'll see. Oh, there's a village. But I don't think I'll ever relist some of that stuff. Maybe I will eventually. I don't know. I don't feel like relisting it. But yeah. I keep some of that old stuff because I know some people like to look back on a person's channel and see where they originated. So that's why I keep it there. You know, I assume some people would like to see, okay, where'd this person start off at? You know, their past and all that. Some people like to look at that. I think that's pretty cool. Personally, I don't really care about one's past unless, like if their past is extremely bad, as long as they've grown from their past, you know, as long as they've grown as a person and bettered themselves, I don't think their past really matters unless what they did in the past is unforgivable. Oh. There's a creeper here. Alright, got him. But yeah, this channel was originally just for art and stuff like that. Because I wanted to eventually do storytime animations. You know, because I was inspired to make this channel by Jane Animations, Odd Ones Out, you know, those guys. And then, you know, I kind of lost the passion for animation, mainly because it's so tedious and time consuming. I couldn't keep doing it, so I just moved on from it and started doing gameplay videos. You know, obviously gameplay videos were inspired by some other YouTubers as well, like Corey Kinchin, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, 8-Bit Ryan, you know, those guys. You know, the mainly 8-Bit Ryan, Corey Kinchin is what inspired me to play horror games. I don't know, I just really like horror games. I never really get scared from horror games. It's pretty rare I actually get scared from horror games. I think the only game that made me scared and like where I almost cried playing was a game called Kinetopet. Because that was the first, like, actually good horror game I played. You know, all the other horror games I played were kind of crappy horror games. But Kinetopet was the first good one I played. That game was actually really good. Oh, so the reason why I switched to gaming is, it's easier to do than art and animation. I also used to do, before I completely switched to gaming and stuff, I also used to do a lot of art skits on TikTok, and I posted some of those skits on YouTube Shorts and stuff like that. I kind of stopped doing that because again, I got bored of it. I couldn't keep doing it. You know, I don't know. I just didn't like. I didn't like the idea of forcing myself to keep doing something. So I just stopped doing it. Now we're on to gaming. So I don't know if the same thing's gonna happen with gaming, is if I'm gonna get tired of it and then stop doing it entirely and move on to something else. I don't know. But so far, I'm sticking with it. It's not gonna go anywhere for a while. One of the main reasons I made this channel is, well, the same reason why most people make any channel is, well, at least nowadays, is popularity and money. And it's not for like selfish reasons, like, oh yeah, all I care about is cars, money, you know, fame, and all of that. Like, those are the only things I care about in life. Because there's more to life than money and fame. Like, money is literally just paper. But you need that paper in order to survive. If you don't have that paper, well, you can't really live. Unless, you know how to survive outside of the government and stuff, you know? If you know how to hunt for your own food, build you a little shelter, you know, make medical supplies when you get injured, farm. If you know how to do all that, then go for it. Or the government won't like it. I can guarantee that. The main reason I want fame and popularity is to support something else that I'm trying to do. which is make my own little animated series. I'm trying to create my own story, you know, and I want it to have the best chance as possible as as it can, with having as many people view it, read it, whatever as possible. You know, if I make this story and it kind of just, you know, dives off the deep end and like no one ever views it, I'd be really sad. Because I'm like, I worked so hard for this. I lived with these characters my entire life, and I want people to experience the same love and compassion I do for these characters. I want everybody to feel that as well. You know, I might not be the best with words sometimes, if you can notice. But yeah, I just want as many people to, you know, read, watch. I don't know if I'll have it animated first or... Oh, dang it. That's great. Why are there 3 of them? Shouldn't there only be 1? It... Oh, I was wondering where that one went. Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. Got this last one. Started to lose my train of thought. Ah, this one will probably burn him, right? There we go. Alright, let's just have these guys. Oh, the baby dog grew up. That's cool. I gotta get names for these guys eventually. But, anyway, as I was saying, I want as many people to view this story as possible. I might make it a comic series first, because it's something I can actually do without, you know, having myself burnt out almost immediately. You know, animation is a very long and tedious process, and I hate it. I hate doing animation. I'm not even confident as my skills. I haven't done animation in like actual years. I don't remember the last time I made an animation. But that's kind of the same reason why I don't post as many videos, is because I also hate editing, because same reason. It's really time consuming, and it takes a while to do. You know, the longer I record a video, the more I have to edit, and then I hate that, but I also want to record as much as possible, because the longer I record, the more funny stuff I can keep in the video, and, you know, whatnot. I'm losing my train of thought here. I tend to do that sometimes. I lose my train of thought. If I do, I'm sorry. I already forgot what I was talking about. So if that happens, I'll just kind of like jump to a new topic randomly. So sorry if I do that. So what else can I talk about here? Well, yeah, I talked about my friends in the previous video that I couldn't really post. But I talked about my friends and how great they are. I kind of almost cried there in the video. Okay, but like I kind of got a little emotional in it. 'Cause I really love my friends. I think they're great. But yeah, I really love my friends. I think they're great. I wouldn't be the same person without them. Yeah. I really don't think I'd be the same person with that. I don't know what I would do if I lost them or anything bad happened to them. I don't want to get all emotional like I did last time. I don't really like getting emotional about things because it tends to worry people, and I don't like people to worry. Do I have any cobblestone? I do. I've never been good at building in Minecraft. That's always been one of my friends. Um, we call him Charlie. But he's pretty good at building. He's better than me and my other friend Detailed. You've met him. Detailed's pretty cool. He actually texted me today and wanted to call, but I didn't pick up. I didn't feel like I kind of lied to him, saying I was doing something else. I tend to do that though, where I say I'm doing one thing, but I'm doing another. I don't know why I do it. I just don't feel like talking to anyone today. You know, other than you guys, I feel like talking to you guys right now, but it doesn't really feel like I'm talking to actual people. It more or less feels like I'm just talking to myself like I usually do. Yeah, I also talked about that in the other video. I talked about a lot of things in the previous video, and I'm kind of sad it got cut because for some reason the audio didn't pick up. Or no, I know exactly what happened. I was trying to do a thing where it recorded two different tracks and like have two separate audio tracks, but the editing software I use, I guess, doesn't support that, and so it only had the audio of the game, and I couldn't find the audio for the track. And so that kind of sucks, but it happens. I don't know if this house is gonna look good, but I already said I was never good at building. So I'm just trying something. I don't know what I'll do if this stuff ever blows up, if you will. No. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's kind of how the internet works. If you ever wonder why, like, why don't you just talk to your friends about stuff like this? I don't like seeing my friends, well, I don't like my friends seeing certain sides of me. This kind of being one of them. Like I would talk to them like this, but it just kind of feels like it'd be out of character for me. You know, to them it was like, that's not, you usually don't talk like this, is something wrong? And then they'll start to worry and stuff, and nothing's wrong, it's just, you know, I'm just yapping, you know, about stuff I'm thinking about. Oh, there's another dog. I don't have any bones on me. But I'm just talking about stuff. That doesn't mean something's wrong. Yeah. No, it's a bunny. I thought that was a killer bunny for a second. But I forgot you can only spawn those in with commands. Because I had like the red eyes and stuff. Yeah, as I was saying before, when it came to like blowing up and stuff, you know, I also want to do some other stuff. There's other reasons why I want popularity. It's not only for my own I guess, selfish goals of making a popular story, but it's also to cheer a bunch of people up. That's also been one of my big goals, is to make as many people as happy as possible. That's one of the reasons why I want to make the story in the first place, is, yeah, to share my characters that I love with the world, but also a story that makes people happy and that something people can enjoy. Um, YouTubers and stuff have been a big part of my life. I think most people can relate to that. Is as a kid, you would get home from school, turn on a YouTuber's video, and just watch it. Especially when things are tough. If you have depression or if you're just sad or whatever, they would always cheer me up. And I especially watch a lot of YouTubers when I was going through a hard time in my life. But they really helped me through that. And I kind of want to be that same crutch for other people. But the problem is with a crutch is that you can become dependent on it, and that's how a lot of parasocial relationships form. Is that people get people get um reliant on YouTubers always making their day better. You know, always making them smile, laugh, and forget about the harsh realities and stuff. But I mean, that's good in its own right. But eventually, you are gonna have to face those troubles. As much as you wanna ignore or put them away and never deal with them, you're gonna have to eventually. As much as I don't want to deal with the problems in my life, I have to face them eventually. You can't put them off forever. Um, yeah. But I want to be that kind of beacon of hope that when people are feeling down, they can look to and be like, man, there might be a lot of bad stuff happening in the world, but this person is still smiling. They keep going, they keep pushing forward, even when things are at its worst. They still push forward, and that's something that's really admirable. You know, that's what I appreciate about a lot of YouTubers, is that a lot of them are able to keep going even when things are bad. That's kind of what inspires me as a person. You know, um, I also used to think I was a horrible person for a while. I thought I was mean and rude, you know, until I was told a bunch that I'm not by even complete strangers. Like, I can be mean at times. I can get angry, frustrated, all that. I mean, that's what's part of being human, right? You know? Um, yeah, it's the part of being human to have those emotions. If you never feel those emotions, then I feel like you're kind of missing out on a part of life. Maybe, I don't know. I can't tell you how to live or how you should feel when living, but I do say you are kind of missing out on a bit, because feeling those emotions is what kind of makes you grow as a person. I don't know. I'm just kind of talking. That's the point of this thing, is to just talk and say what's on my mind. Oh, yeah. Uh, oh yeah, I was talking in the other video about people's flaws and stuff, and how I think a person's flaws is, in my opinion, the most beautiful thing about a person. The flaws that aren't like inherently bad. Well, flaws are bad, but like flaws that aren't destructive, I'd say. Or I don't know how to word it. But um flaws that can like ruin someone's life. You know, flaws like that is the flaws I don't support. But ones that are really simple, like I don't know, you mistake your rights from your left sometimes, or something as simple as that. Oh, that doesn't look good. But something simple like that. You know, I think it's something that builds character for a person. It tells you a lot about a person. And it makes a person feel more human. And that's something that AI doesn't really have. That's one reason why I don't like AI at all. Because AI doesn't really have any characteristic flaws. I think I make this into smooth stone. Okay, I was getting my ass beat by a spider. But yeah, I think stuff like that is what makes people a little more human. I think it's really cool. Make some windows for this house. Maybe make some right here. Okay. Oh no. I can probably take him, right? Oh, this isn't very good. I don't know where the Enderman went. He should be dead in one hit. There we go. Okay, anyway. That was all crazy. The house doesn't look too bad. I might make a window right there. And I might make some windows on all sides. I think a window right there would fit it the best, and maybe there. I used to play Minecraft a lot as a kid. Well, bootleg Minecraft, not actual Minecraft. Like games that imitated Minecraft, but were never actually Minecraft. Because I was never able to really afford Minecraft as a kid. You know, or really had the luxury of just being able to buy games and stuff. I mean, now I can kind of do that. I don't really have a job to buy money. I've tried to get jobs, but no one really wants to hire me, which kind of sucks. And that's another reason why I made this channel. This channel's kind of like a backup plan or something like that. I don't know if I should make a second floor to this house. But yeah. I know it's kind of... I feel like it's really selfish of me to be like, oh yeah, I make YouTube just to make money and stuff. I don't know, that feels really greedy. don't know. But that's how I feel. I mean, you should be open and honest. This is what this whole video format thing is about. It's being open and honest. As much as I possibly can. And that's what I'm doing. Being open and honest. I like when people are transparent with me. I want people to be... Yeah. I like when people are transparent with me, so I want to be transparent with them. You know, it's only fair. You know, if you want people to do something, you also gotta do it back. Well, you shouldn't apply that to all logic, but when it comes to kindness and stuff like that. You know, you want people to be nice to you, be nice to them. And sometimes that works, but sometimes it doesn't. Some people are just kind of rotten. I don't like that word. Some people are just kind of inherently bad. Or just feel like they're put on this planet to cause harm to others. And then others feel like angels in a way. You know, like they're just such awesome people that you're surprised they even exist. I don't think I see myself as one of those people. But you know, I think those kinds of people are great. You know, they bring hope into the world that it's not all bad, but the evil people are a reminder that the world is not all good either. You know, you can't have it all. Everything can't be good, but everything can't be bad either. Yeah, I think I should reiterate this, what? No, I don't think that's the right usage of the word. I think I should just state this. I am not a religious person at all, but I have nothing against religious people. I wouldn't say I'm atheist, but atheist is kind of like not believing in a god. But I believe in reincarnation and stuff like that. I just don't believe that there is... Well, there's... I can't, like, tell if there's an actual all-powerful being out there that created everything. You know, I would need some kind of proof, you know, that I can't really deny. You know, like if Jesus or something was still alive and performed miracles that no one could explain, then yeah, that might convince me. Or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just not a religious person. I don't want to think... I don't want to think about there not being an afterlife. But that's kind of why I believe in reincarnation. You know, religion... How I see it is religion is kind of an escape from reality. It's a way to cope with life. I mean, at least that's how I see it. I don't know how other people see it. I can't speak on other people's behalves, but that's how I see it. Is that it's a way to cope with life. You know, with the harsh realities. To think that there is a greater power out there and that there is an afterlife brings people comfort. You know, whatever helps people stay sane. I bet it helps a lot. And if it works for you, I think that's awesome. Right? You should keep doing that if it works for you. If it doesn't work for you, then that's fine either. If not believing works for you, I mean, it works for me. But if not believing works for you, that's alright too. You know? One thing I just don't support is hatred of other people that have done nothing wrong. I support anything that is, not, that doesn't harm anybody, either emotionally or physically. Well, emotionally is kind of spotty. I mean, I don't know, simply walking in the wrong direction can hurt somebody emotionally. But that isn't inherently hurtful. Like, just it existing isn't inherently hurtful. If it's not inherently hurtful, then why hate on it? You know what I mean? Like, some people hate on others just because they solely exist. And I think that's kind of messed up. Because what did the person do to you personally? Probably nothing. I mean, if they did do something to you personally, then, well, that's fair to not like them. But if it's something forgivable, why not find it in yourself to move on and forgive that person? Yeah, that looks good. I'm thinking of like a flat top kind of roof made of slabs. Something like that. I was kind of thinking earlier today of what I want to do with my life. I mean, like, I have these end goals that I want to reach and stuff, but you know, I can't really achieve those yet. I can't really work to those yet. Well, I could, but I have to do a bit more planning to do something like that. Actually, maybe let's not make it here. Thinking of making a mine is what I'm trying to do right now. Let's make it at the back of the house. Back here. I don't know. I don't have a job. No one's hiring me. I've went to places in person, and they just told me to apply online like everybody else. So this is kind of all I got left. That and art commissions. That's the only thing I can really do. You know, and it makes me feel a little hopeless. But I gotta realize that just push forward. You know, even when things are tough, things will eventually get better. Right? I mean, they gotta get better eventually. And if they don't, make them better. Force things to get better. Change the world so it can become a better place for not only you, but everybody else. Right? I mean, that's kind of the point of society. You know, that's the point to grow as a society, is create and do things in order to make the world better. At least that's what I assume the point of society and stuff is for. That's my interpretation of it, at least. Yeah, I think making this cobblestone outline looks good. This cobblestone outline reminds me of the old Minecraft villager houses. Yeah, I always liked how they looked. But the new ones look better, obviously. I don't know if I like this window. No, the house kind of looks right now, but it serves its purpose as a house. I should probably move the dogs inside. No, I'm gonna let them stay out here. I want them to have their own separate little spot. You know, somewhere where they can just hang out and be dogs. Once I beat the Ender Dragon and stuff, you guys won't have to worry. It won't be the end of me doing these. I'll probably do these for a while. You know, until I don't really feel like I have the need to talk about anything. But I like being transparent, as I've said before. Oh, I was just checking how long I was recording for. Oh, is that a cave? Nice. I want to go back on the topic of talking about friends and stuff. I think my friends are the greatest people ever. Aren't emeralds rare to get? But sorry, I got sidetracked a little bit by the emerald. But I love my friends to death, man. I think they're the greatest people ever. And honestly, I would do anything for them. Like it's to the point. Like if they committed murder, I know that's crazy, but if they committed murder, I wouldn't help them hide the body or anything. You know, I wouldn't become an accomplice or anything like that. But I definitely wouldn't snitch on them, and I would still love and care for them. You know, I wouldn't be their accomplice in any way, but you know, I'd still support you emotionally. I just can't provide you any money or anything like that, because I'm not going to jail for your actions. Like, I love my friends. I don't really tell them that enough. I've never been really good with words or telling people how I feel about them. Probably due to childhood stuff. But I've never been good about talking how I feel and stuff, and I think maybe doing these videos might help that. I hope it will. You know, maybe I can become more open to talking to my friends about stuff. You know, in my videos and stuff, you probably can hear me talk pretty badly about some of my friends, mainly detailed. I'm rude to them, but it's all in a joking way. I only act rude. Usually I'm not mean. I try not to be. It doesn't feel good to be mean, in like a serious way. In like in a joking way, it's funny. But like to seriously harm someone's emotions and belittle them, that doesn't feel good to me. I feel like the biggest douchebag ever. You know? I really do wish I was better at communicating to people about how I feel. Especially my older brother. Me and him don't really talk all that much, but we're working on it. He's a good brother, it's just we don't really talk. which kind of sucks. Because I bet we have the same interests and stuff. Oh shoot, there's something down here. But like, I bet we have the same interests and stuff, because even though we have like a 5-year age gap, you know, my friend has a 6-year age gap with their sibling, and they get along like bread and butter. You know, they make fun of each other sometimes. They mess around with each other. You know, typical sibling relationship. You know, they act like they hate each other, but in reality, you know, they both love and support each other. But I love my friends. I wish everybody could find a person or people as good as my friend group. You know, I feel extremely lucky to have them. If I didn't, I don't know what kind of person I'd be. I'd probably be way different than I am now. Yeah, I'd definitely be different than I am now. I'd probably be a scammer or something. I don't know. I'm just spewing stuff. But I think everyone should have an amazing friend group that supports them through. Oh, what? Why are there silverfish here? Do silverfish just randomly spawn? Or is there a stronghold? Yeah, so I think everybody needs a friend group that they can rely on. I mean, going through life without friends is the loneliest thing ever. And it's kind of depressing. Some people prefer to be lonely. Um, I, I mean, if you're truly happy being alone with no friends and all that, I guess go for it. But if you are sad without anybody in your life because, you know, they either betray you, leave you, or I don't know, something bad happens every time. I don't know how to tell you to make friends. I've never been good at keeping friends, you know, outside of the two people that are my best friends. I've been horrible at communicating and maintaining friends, especially after I graduated high school. I kind of just ignored the friends I made, which sucks. I mean, they're good people. They're great people. They're funny and all that. They have good intentions, you know, all that and whatnot. They have all the qualities that make a good friend. You know, and it kind of feels dickish. I don't even know if that's the right word, dickish. But it feels like I'm an asshole for just cutting them off. But it's never on purpose. I just don't like to start the conversation. But I'm working on it. No, I'm working on it. Alright, let's finish up this thing on the house. Oh, there's just an emerald right here. What? Nice. Get a bit more coal. Alright, is this just gonna be one of those massive coal veins? Okay, thank God. Usually coal veins go on like forever. Hate it when they do that. I appreciate the large amounts of coal, but you know, it going on for super long periods of time can get annoying. Can I use the stonecutter on wood? Well, yeah, it's stonecutter, not a woodcutter. Alright, this is for the roof. Alright, don't judge me if the house looks bad. Like I said, I would never claim to be good at building. Alright, make a little... Like, I might make this 2 blocks out. Yeah. Well, more like 3 blocks out, but... Okay, like that. Yeah. Minecraft has always been a really soothing game. I mean, it can be stressful at times, but it's pretty chill. Even though I'm playing on hardcore, this is surprisingly... I'm gonna end up jinxing myself, but this is surprisingly easier than I thought. I thought a lot of people complained about like hardcore being, well, hard. You know, but it doesn't really feel difficult. At least to me. You know, and IP ranked all of Ultra Kill on Brutal. I don't know how big of an accomplishment that is, but... You know, I always loved Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill is an amazing game. And you should definitely play Ultra Kill. 100%. If you can afford the game. It's not an expensive game. I think it's like 14, 15 bucks. Or maybe 20. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I don't think I ever really checked. I just saw it was an amazing game and was like, oh, I'll play this silly game where you play as GoPro and, you know, kill a bunch of demons and whatnot. You know, funny, hell is full, blood is fuel. I've never claimed to be a very smart person. I don't think I'm a very smart person. I think I'm good at some things. You know, like art and playing video games. I think I'm good at those. But I think everybody's good at something at least. Like most people are good at least one thing. If you're good at multiple things, that's fantastic. Oh, did the dog just get up? Oh no, that's the stray one I didn't tame. I should tame him. Call him Boris the Defender. Cause he attack and he defend. I've gotten into VR pretty recently. A game called VR Chat. If you know what that is, you know it's full of degenerates and stuff, but it's a game. I can't say it's an amazing game. It's fun when you meet the right people, you know, when you don't run into a bunch of racist spewing slurs 24/7 and the weirdos that always wear NSFW avatars and stuff. The other day I played the game yesterday and some girl said she was 15 and she had an NSFW avatar on, and that really made me uncomfortable. I was thinking, how can someone of your age just grab this avatar, put it on, and just walk around in it? I think that's a really huge problem with VR chat, is that just kids can kind of do whatever they want on the game. You know, it is a 13 plus experience, but I do genuinely think it should be 18 plus with how the community acts. Get them, boys. There we go. I like how skeletons are inherently scared of dogs, because they're like, oh, they're gonna chomp on my bones. Alright, yeah. I said I wasn't gonna bring them in here, but too late. I am now. I feel like they're safer if they're here. Well, the house is built, but I also wanna make a little basement, but I can always do that later. Maybe that's what we'll do in the next one of these. Is we'll make a little basement to store items. Actually, before I conclude it here, let's go ahead and move everything in here. Let's keep this outside as a way of you know, building, for building stuff. And we'll store things here temporarily. It also took me a while to realize that shift click is what you do to quick transport items, because I was always so confused. Like, how do YouTubers do that? How do they just quickly transport items like that? And it took me a while to learn that. Actually, just break it. Let's get a good look at the house. I mean, it doesn't look the greatest, but it's definitely a house. That's what I can say. It's definitely a house. No, we can improve on it later. You know, we got our dogs. We have some chests. We'll add some decorations. Actually, let's add a little jukebox while we're at it. I think I remember the crafting recipe. Yeah, it's like this. Yeah. And we got a little jukebox, and we can put that right there. There we go. It's a little more roomy. There. All right. I think that's it for now. Take my armor off. Oh, the shield too. All right. Well, that's it for this this segment of, I don't know. I'll call it Sour Talks. No, that sounds really corny. Get serious. How about that? You know, a little segment of get serious. Get sour. That's yeah, I'll call it get sour. That sounds a little goofy, but you know, we're here to have fun, right? For as long as possible. But I hope all of you have an amazing day. Okay. Don't stop living. Keep living. Even when things are rough and things get hard. Keep on living for the sake of not only yourself, but the ones that love you. If you feel like no one else loves you in the world, I do. I may not know you beyond the screen, know your name, personality, or how you are, but that doesn't matter to me. Just know that I care for you. You decided to watch this video, well, to the end, so why wouldn't I care? You cared this much about me to watch this video. So I equally care as much about you. You put all that time and energy watching this, and I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. So in return, keep on living, even when life feels like it's at rock fucking bottom, or even if you're at rock bottom. Keep on living. Achieve your goals, reach your dreams, no matter what it takes. I think that's all I gotta say. All right. Oh, I broke the torch. But see you later, guys. I love ya. And no, I almost forgot. Remember, as always, stay sour, never sweet.
Holy shit, this is hot garbage. Yeah. But I can't stop listening. Yeah.